She looked at him, the man who had built walls, only for her to tear them down. "You know," she whispered, "you don't have to keep choosing between who you are and who you love." He smiled, a real one this time. "Maybe for once, I don't. First, getting into this video, like, share, subscribe, comment down what stories do you like according to that create stories. Let's begin." The glass towers of Pearson Specter Litt gleamed under the morning sun, but the shine couldn't mask the storm brewing inside. Overnight, the firm had gone from being one of New York's most prestigious to one teetering on collapse. A leaked document had accused the firm of covering up a client's fraud, a claim that spread like wildfire through every legal circle in the city. Within hours, clients began fleeing en masse, yanking million-dollar contracts and leaving chaos in their wake. Inside the firm, Harvey Specter stood in his office, jaw tight, watching as associates scrambled to manage the fallout. "First, they take our clients," he muttered, voice low. "Then they'll come for our name." But before he could speak another word, Donna Paulson entered, the one person who could cut through his armor with a glance. "We don't have time for pride, Harvey," she said. "We fight this together." For the first time, together meant more than just strategy. It meant trust, vulnerability, something Harvey had always avoided. Donna took charge of the media front, spinning the firm's story back into their control. "If we can't keep our clients, we'll win the court of public opinion," she told the PR team. Her voice carried both authority and warmth, the balance that made people listen. Meanwhile, Harvey went on the offensive. He tracked the leak to a rival firm, one run by an old adversary, Daniel Hardman, who had been waiting for the perfect moment to strike. In a high-stakes confrontation, Harvey faced him across a marble conference table. "You didn't just attack a firm, Hardman," Harvey said. "You attacked a family." Hardman smirked. "Then it's only fair you watch it burn." But Harvey didn't blink. "The thing about fire," he said coldly, "is that it forges the strongest steel." Back at the firm, Donna's plan worked. One major client, a tech magnate who had once doubted them, publicly reaffirmed his trust, triggering a domino effect. Within days, the firm's reputation began to rebuild. Yet the real shift wasn't just professional, it was personal. That night, long after the lights dimmed and the war was momentarily won, Harvey found Donna on the terrace overlooking the city. "We've been through worse," she said softly. "Not like this," Harvey replied. "This time, I almost lost you too." He took a step closer. No walls, no pretense. Donna met his gaze. "Then don't." And as the city glowed below, Harvey and Donna's relationship crossed into uncharted territory, no longer bound by fear or timing, but by something far rarer in their world of power and deceit: truth. The chaos had quieted, at least on the surface. Pearson Specter Litt was steady again, its reputation slowly mending, its enemies temporarily silenced. But within the firm's glass walls, a new fracture began to form, this time from the inside. Harvey and Donna had crossed a line that neither of them could ignore. The unspoken rules between them, the careful balance between professional and personal, had blurred. Their connection, once their strength, now drew unwanted eyes. Louis Litt was the first to notice. He stormed into Harvey's office, waving a file. "Do you have any idea what this looks like?" he snapped. "We're rebuilding trust, and you two are handing our enemies ammunition." Harvey met his gaze, calm but cold. "You're out of line, Louis." "No, Harvey, you are," Louis shot back. "You can't protect this firm if your head's clouded by feelings." The words hit harder than Harvey wanted to admit. Meanwhile, Donna faced her own battle. She'd taken charge of the firm's PR, turning them from villains to victims to victors, but the press had caught wind of her closeness to Harvey. Rumors swirled about favoritism, about an unethical relationship influencing firm decisions. Every interview, every question cut deeper. Still, she stood tall, because that's what Donna Paulson did. But one evening, when she returned to her office, she found an envelope on her desk, unmarked. Inside was a photo of her and Harvey, together on the terrace the night they saved the firm. A note scrawled beneath it read, If you want to protect him, tell the truth before someone else does. Harvey's instincts flared. He traced the leak to someone unexpected. Alex Williams, his supposed ally, had been secretly feeding inside information to a corporate journalist. When confronted, Alex didn't deny it. "I did what I had to," he said. "This firm was sinking, Harvey. I wasn't going down with it." The betrayal hit harder than any rival's strike. Harvey slammed his fist on the desk. "You were family, Alex." Alex's eyes softened. "So were you, until this became about saving you instead of the firm." It wasn't just a scandal anymore. It was a reckoning. Donna found Harvey that night in the empty conference room, staring at the city lights like they might offer answers. Alex turned. She said softly, "I know," he replied. "He's not the only one questioning us." She hesitated, then stepped closer. "Do you regret it?" He turned to her, the mask gone. "What, loving you?" Her breath caught. "Because I don't," he said. "I regret waiting this long." The next morning, Harvey walked into the partners' meeting with his trademark swagger, but his words weren't about power. "They can take our clients, they can take our headlines, but no one takes our integrity. This firm doesn't break, and neither do I." Louis watched in silence. Donna met Harvey's eyes from across the room, pride shining behind them. The war wasn't over, not by a long shot. But as they stood together, facing the storm that was still to come, Harvey and Donna knew one truth above all. They could survive the world if they didn't lose each other. The morning headlines hit like a punch to the gut. Pearson Specter Litt scandal, founding partner and COO in secret relationship, conflict of interest exposed. What had been whispers became wildfire. Clients began calling, reporters camped outside the building, and investors demanded statements. Inside the firm, the tension was suffocating. Harvey paced the conference room like a lion in a cage, his phone buzzing nonstop. "This isn't a story, it's a smear campaign," he growled. Donna stood by the window, composed but pale. "It doesn't matter if it's true or not, Harvey. It's out there now." He turned to her, voice low but fierce. "Then I'll fix it." "By doing what? Lying?" she asked, eyes locking onto his. "We've spent our entire careers building trust. We can't destroy it now." As the firm descended into panic, Louis called an emergency partners meeting. His voice trembled with a mix of fear and frustration. "Clients are walking. Investors want heads to roll, and the board wants accountability. Someone has to step down." The words echoed through the room. Harvey's jaw clenched, but before he could speak, Donna rose. "Then it'll be me." The room went silent. Harvey's head snapped toward her. "No, you're not taking the fall for this." Donna's voice didn't waver. "I'm the COO. The story started because of us. If one of us has to go, it should be me." Harvey stepped forward, fury breaking through his calm. "Donna, I'm not letting you destroy your career because of me." She met his gaze, steady, heartbreaking, final. "I'm not destroying anything. I'm saving what we built." That night, Donna packed her office in silence. The city lights outside glowed like ghosts of everything she'd fought for. Harvey appeared at her door, holding 2 glasses and a bottle of scotch. "Thought you might want a drink," he said quietly. She smiled faintly. "You always did know when I needed one." They sat on the couch, the same spot where they'd celebrated victories, mourned losses, and tried not to cross the lines they'd finally shattered. "I used to think," Harvey said softly, "that love makes you weak, that if I let anyone in, I'd lose my edge." "And now?" Donna asked. "Now I know it's the only thing that ever made me stronger." Tears welled in her eyes as she whispered, "Then don't let this change that." The next morning, the world watched as Donna Paulson stood before the press. She didn't read from a script. She didn't hide behind excuses. "I've always believed that loyalty is the foundation of leadership. My loyalty has always been to this firm and to the people who made it what it is. I stepped down not because I did something wrong, but because I believe this firm deserves a fresh start." The applause was quiet, respectful, and devastating. Weeks later, Harvey visited her new office at a private consulting firm. "You look good," he said. "So do you," she replied, smiling. "Still breaking hearts in boardrooms." "Only one," he said softly. She looked at him, the man who had built walls, only for her to tear them down. "You know," she whispered, "you don't have to keep choosing between who you are and who you love." He smiled, a real one this time. "Maybe for once I don't." As he left, the camera of life panned up, the city stretching endlessly beneath them, their story unfinished, their bond unbroken. Because some partnerships don't end when the firm does, they evolve.